Good morning, guys. Happy September. I am so excited that we're getting into the fall months. I feel like September is like fall vibes, but like fake fall vibes because I live in Georgia and it's still like 92 degrees. So if you're new here, I am a mom of two. I have a 3-year-old and then she is 4 months old, and my husband's a high school football coach and a teacher. I'm also a teacher, and August was just a hectic month for us because of like how our schedules work. I went back to work for the first time since having her, and it wasn't great. So as far as like August reflections go, going back to work was 2 thumbs down. It's not that I don't like my job, but I just don't love my job. I would definitely rather not be working. Number 2, football started back, which means that our life is in complete and utter chaos. Like when my husband has football, which is every day of the week other than Sunday, there's just no great schedule that you can follow. Like you're eating at weird times. You're just like, you don't know what's going on. So it's crazy, but it's something that we really love. I love that he's a high school football coach. Like there are some wives that don't love that, but I really like it. I like being involved in stuff like that with the program. So it's hectic, but it's fun. We had like a kids camp that JP went and participated in. It's been a fun little time, but it is just kind of a crazy schedule, and getting back into the routine of that with like 2 kids at home and having to cook and figure out what we're eating for dinner and stuff like that on weeknights it's just kind of crazy. So getting back into that was interesting, but I'm excited to be back in the swing of it and kicking it off like full force in September. JP also got pretty sick in August. He had strep, and that was not fun. He had a fever of 103 degrees, and I was kind of freaking out, didn't know what was happening. But he's all better now, and that just kind of threw a wrench in things too. So with as hectic as August was, something that I was really not happy with was how much we were eating out. So I started ordering meal kits, and we're trying out meal kits right now, which is something fun. As far as my August favorites, there are a couple of things that I used a lot in August that I want to talk about. Number 1, my Baggu bag. I did not get the medium crescent that everyone else is getting. I got the large crescent because I was like, if I'm going to go for it, I'm going to freaking go for it. I want to be able to put my laptop in there and all of my things. So I use that as like a daily bag, and I freaking love it. You do have to get like some organizers to put in it because there aren't any inside storage pouches other than one tiny zipper pouch. But I have, you know, bags to store separate things in, and I love my Baggu. Another one of my August favorites has to be this Free People Hot Shot onesie that I'm wearing right now. And I've had it for a little while, but I'm just going to shout it out from the rooftops for my August favorites because, listen, I've tried so many dupes. There are people that are like, oh yeah, this is just like it. This is just like it. It even has the zipper on the back. Doesn't matter if it has the zipper. I want the same like texture, and you cannot find that in a dupe. I've tried the dupes. Don't waste your money on like $25 dupes when you could just buy the $70 Hot Shot onesie. Save up for it, buy it. Don't waste your money on multiple of the dupes trying to find a good one. Doesn't work. They're not as good. And then another favorite of mine, which isn't even for me, was the sensory table that I got for JP. I love that thing. I think it's such a good investment and something that has really kind of like saved my sanity in August because it's something that he can just go and play in, and I can set it up and he will have like hours of playtime with that sensory table. So big fan of that. It's the IKEA dupe. It's on Amazon. It's such good quality. Highly recommend. I'll link it below because I freaking love that thing. And it's so worth it for moms of toddlers to have like, you know, 10 minutes maybe of prep for something that your kid's gonna play with for hours. So in terms of movies and TV, I really haven't done that much movie watching or TV watching this month. We did watch the Ninja Turtle movie at the beginning of August, and it was good. Like, that was a good, solid movie. Has a fantastic soundtrack. I mean, if you are a Ninja Turtle person, you're gonna love it. Even if you weren't really a Ninja Turtle person, I wasn't, it's still a good movie. As far as TV shows go, we seriously have not watched anything except for the Florida football documentary that's on Netflix, Swamp Kings. If you're into football, you'll like it. Actually, it's pretty decent. So that's all I can offer because that's all I watched this month. I know all of the YouTube girlies do like favorite books, and Carter Sullivan especially, she's like the OG monthly reset girl. I can't do that because all I read is Harry Potter. I read Harry Potter as a bedtime story to my son. He's 3 years old. I read him Harry Potter as a bedtime story, and right now we're on Half-Blood Prince, and I love that. I don't really have a desire to read much else, if I'm being honest. We'll see if Cameron stays down for a little nap. She usually only naps for like 3 minutes, so she'll probably be back soon. But we're going to look back at my August monthly goals and see how those went, and let me just tell you, not great. So the first thing that I wanted to do was to go on 5 outdoor walks per week, and let me tell you how freaking hot it was outside. Did not do that. I wanted to upload 2 videos a week to YouTube, and that didn't happen either. I'm telling you, August was just so hectic that I didn't prioritize it. I'm prioritizing it in September. And then the last thing I wanted to do was get into like a routine with cleaning, and I feel like I have done that. I do the dishes pretty much every day. I do a load of laundry pretty much every day. At night, I make sure everything is tidy so that the next morning I'm not losing my freaking mind when I'm getting ready for work. So I'm really happy that I've done that, and I think that I'll just kind of keep trying to implement like little habits like that so that they become more and more ingrained into my life and that I don't have to think about them. It's just something that I do every day now. So for my September goals, I'm just going to roll over the 2 that I didn't complete. I really want to do 5 outdoor walks a week. I want to upload 2 YouTube videos per week. And I'm going to try to keep that on a consistent schedule. We'll see. The hardest thing is obviously finding time to record stuff with 2 kids running around and my husband hardly being home during, you know, all of football season. One thing that I do want to add to this is I only want to eat out once a week in the month of September, because I feel like we've had to eat out a lot because I just didn't have like things prepared, especially since it's so busy and so hectic during this time. I just want to have some stuff ready to go so that we don't have to eat out. And right now I'm trying out meal delivery kits, and we've done factor meals and we're getting an every plate delivery tomorrow. So hopefully that helps us not have to eat out as much, but that is one of my goals for the month of September. So the next thing I want to look at is my YouTube analytics, and I'm not going to like do a deep dive into analytics. I can do a different video on that as like analytics as a small YouTuber, but I want to look at just like my basic path to monetization. So you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours on your long form content to be able to be monetized. So we're just kind of going to track that. So in the month of August, I told you I did not do well with being consistent on YouTube. I only uploaded 3 long form videos, but I gained 47 subscribers for a total of 282 subscribers at the time that I'm recording this. So that's not too bad. 47 subscribers, only uploading 3 videos. It's not as good as the month before. I gained 53 subscribers in July, but one of my videos kind of popped off. I got more views in the month of August, but those included shorts views, and that doesn't count towards monetization. So for my watch hours for monetization in the past 365 days, it's sitting at 3,229 watch hours, which is pretty good for only having 280 subscribers. I only need 4,000 watch hours to be monetized. So I'm almost there on the watch hours, just need to increase the subscriber count. So for September for YouTube, I'd love to hit 450 subscribers, which is kind of a giant jump, but I feel like if I'm uploading consistently, it's more likely to happen. And then I would also like to be up to about 3,500 watch hours, which seems very, very realistic. All right, now that we're on the computer, I am going to go into Google Calendar and we're going to kind of plan out our month. Okay, so I do not use Notion to plan. That's like what everyone in the world uses, but I personally use Google Calendar. I love Google Calendar and Google Keep for pretty much everything because it's super nice that I can look through everything in one place. I don't have to like worry about links and making it look cute or any of that. It's all in Google. It syncs to everything. Also, my work blocks Notion. So if I'm looking at my calendar, I already have videos planned out for the month of September. So on September 1st, the reset should go live. I have all my videos planned out in green, If you look at that, you see that I am trying to post 3 videos a week, but my like minimum goal is 2. In the pink, that is my husband's football game schedule. I don't have any of the sub-varsity games on here because those change all the freaking time. So I didn't even bother putting them on here, but kind of need them on here because that is also part of our daily life. So Labor Day is on Monday, which is great. We'll have a long weekend. I might record a vlog on that day. We'll see how that goes. And other than that, I think that's all like the set in stone things. We would really, really like to have gone to a Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, but I'm pretty sure they're all sold out for the month of September. Plus, we have to plan them around football season. So I think we have an off week in September or in October where we might look at going to Not So Scary that week instead, just because we can't go on a football game week. It's just impossible. We are going to maybe look at going to Dollywood and doing something fun on this weekend of the 9th, because that would be great. They have a little deal for teachers right now, and I think JP would really love that. Last little segment I wanted to do was things that I'm looking forward to in the month of September, because I just thought that would be really fun. Number 1, I'm excited to decorate the house for fall, especially since I've been keeping it decently cleaned. I feel like it's gonna be so fun to decorate, have like Trader Joe's flowers out and candles lit and all that good stuff. Fall vibes. I'm excited for that. I'm excited for the weather to start cooling down and for me to be watching Gilmore Girls after every single football game. So like tonight when I get home and Levi's not home yet because he has film after he does like his football game, they come back and they watch film. It's a tradition of mine, I watch Gilmore Girls until he gets home so that we can talk about the game. I try to stay up. Sometimes he doesn't get home till like 1 or 2 in the morning because they watch film and like break it down. But I try to stay up so that we can talk about the game when he gets home, and Gilmore Girls is the perfect way to do that. And then the third thing that I'm looking forward to is trying to like get into a nice routine with like what we're eating, because I feel like I just feel so much better when I'm on track with that. So very excited about that. I do want to go to a farmer's market. I love the Chattanooga market during the fall. It's fantastic. So I would like to go to that during the fall when it feels super, super nice outside. I think that's all that I'm looking forward to, because I don't want to look forward to something that's not like set in stone. So I'm not going to say like Dollywood or Mickey's Not So Scary, because we don't have either of those things booked. So I don't want to say that and then not do it, because that wouldn't be great. So I think that wraps it up for my September reset. Honestly, I'm not sure if anyone's going to watch this or find this interesting, but I feel like it's a really good way to keep myself accountable, hold myself accountable for all these goals that I want to set. I do want to keep it to like 3 goals because I want it to be attainable and I want it to be something that is not like super overwhelming. So that is kind of my thoughts behind that. But if you made it this far, thank you guys so, so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel for more fun content, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.